Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is inspired by my sister because she is going to a fancy dress party at the weekend, and she was over yesterday asking about Great Gatsby makeup because that is the theme. And so I sent her off back home with a lipstick, this one that I've got on now, so that she can use that. But actually I thought, do you know what? I'm going to do a Great Gatsby makeup look to help her out because she doesn't live near me. So I hope this helps you out. And yeah, really quick and easy to do actually. It's very wearable. Even the eyes are really quick, easy to do. Won't take long at all. I'm kind of focusing on the lips. So I shall go through some products as well and list the products in the description bar below. You'll have to excuse my voice today. I have another cold. After having one about 2 weeks ago, I have another cold. So yeah, just bear with me. And I keep losing my voice, so we'll try and battle through that. But yeah, this was inspired by my sister, so I hope you enjoy it. Let's get started. Okay, so I've already put on some moisturiser. I've used some of the Dermalogica one, okay, the Active Moist. So I've popped some of that on already, all over my skin. Dry at the moment because of my cold around my nose area. And then I'm going to start by applying my foundation. So here I've got the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. This one in is Rose Vanilla. I chose this one because it's quite good coverage. And with the Great Gatsby makeup, it's all about kind of the flawless makeup look. Flawless skin, kind of very matte. And lots of coverage. So I'm going to start off by applying that all over my skin. So I'm just going to work that into the skin. I've got a Nanchby buffing brush here. Just going to work that in. Whatever foundation you've got is fine. But yeah, liquid foundation's probably the better one, or a cream to powder type of foundation, anything like that that'll give you a bit of coverage, even out your skin tone. I love this foundation. Gives such good coverage. I've hardly put any on, but as you can see already, it's kind of giving me that flawless look already, which is what we want. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Next I'm going to put some concealer on under my eyes. A little bit dark under my eyes at the moment. Really dry as well. Just going to use that under my eye. This one is the Soap and Glory Kick-Ass Concealer. So just put that under my eyes. And then I'm going to blend that in with, this one is the Avon Beauty Blender. I'm just going to blend that in. I love this Beauty Blender, I think they're awesome. I've got the Real Techniques one as well. I think they're all really good, especially for concealer. I do like to use a brush to apply my foundation. But for concealer, I think it's really nice. Okay, so that's concealer done. Right, I'm going to set all that now with some powder. I've got my favourite Rimmel Stay Matte, my old faithful. Right, so I've just got a Real Techniques setting brush. I'm going to just go under my eyes and set that first. Your powder wants to be a shade lighter than your foundation really, so that throughout the day, if you're adding more powder, kind of touch up and take away any shine, you're not going to get darker throughout the day. This one I always use is the transparent 001, because it's colourless so it just gives you kind of that mattifying effect without adding any kind of product to your face and any colour. In the 1920s they were all quite pale, so which is ideal for me because I'm pale anyway, so we're winning on that one. Right, moving on to eyes. I've got the Maybelline 24-hour colour tattoo. This is in On and On Bronze. It looks like that. I need to get a new one of these. Okay, I'm going to use, it's actually a concealer brush, Gemma Kid Pro number 7. Looks like this. I'm just going to use that to start with. And just put that all over my eye. Now, in the 1920s, powdered products didn't exist, so everything was cream based. So cream eyeshadows, obviously there's a lot of cream eyeshadows about now. They've really evolved in the last so many years. I'm not being too neat with this either, because I shall blend it a little bit anyway. And the eye shape in the 1920s, they tended to go for quite a rounded eye. So let's pack that on, and then I'm going to get a buffing brush and buff that out. Right, too many brushes here. What's this one? Daniel Sandler, Shadow 2. Looks like this. I'm just going to go around the edges. I need to close the mirror. And kind of round that off around the eye. Right, I'm also going to run that with the same blending brush. Dip it into my little pot. I'm going to run that under the eye. You need to go quite far down with this. Right into the corner. I've gone quite far down with that, if you can see. No eyeliner, just straight in with mascara, and I have got Daniel Sandler Jumbo Jet Mascara in black. Plenty of mascara. 1920s, they love their mascara. Bottom. And on the bottom again. Right, I've got some blusher here, look. This one is Gemma Kid Chic Cheeks Powder Blush. It's quite bright. Doesn't really show up on camera as bright. It's quite browny on there, doesn't it? But it's quite bright. I'm going to take my Studio 10 cheek brush. No bronzer in the 1920s. Almost kind of doll-like actually on the cheeks. Like so. Smile. There we go. And not kind of too blended either. Just kind of look like just plonked on really. Seems to be what they liked in the 1920s. Although I wouldn't have thought they'd have had many brushes, makeup brushes. Didn't have fancy things like this. Probably £1 brush did all really. Okay, so blusher. On to lips. I've got here, the lip colours were quite dark, so you can go for a dark plum colour, like a deep red. I've got a deep red here. But yeah, any kind of dark lip really. This one is Gemma Kid Makeup School Sophia. Like this, look, it's quite dark red. I'm going to apply this with a lip brush actually. Okay, so I'm going to apply this with a, again, this is the Gemma Kid Concealer brush, but I'm going to use it for lips. I'm going to start by lining my lips with it. I'm starting off by lining my lips. If you've got a lip liner in, then use that. But I quite like lining my lips with the lipstick. Right, so I'm going to start filling that in. Right, then I'm going to go in with the bullet. And just finish off. What a nice colour. But you can go darker if you want. You can go for like a deeper red, or you can go for a kind of real dark plum colour. Whatever suits you really, whatever you like to go for. Doesn't really matter on the lip colour. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just going to put some powder on my brows, because in the 1920s their brows were really quite dark, almost black, but with my hair colour I don't think that's going to look too great. So I'm just going to go in with this, is actually a Daniel Sandler eyeshadow. It's a matte eyeshadow in 215. I find this is pretty much my brow colour. Obviously don't go anywhere else apart from your eyebrows, don't start making them bigger, just really gently just over the top. That's enough for my brows. I'm not going to make them any darker because otherwise it will look a bit silly. So yeah, if you wanted to put lashes on, you can do. I'm not going to put any on today, but yeah, if you wanted to put some false eyelashes on, then you know, by all means go ahead. But yeah, I quite like that actually, with kind of the really pink cheeks, the eyes. If you want to go darker on the eyes, you can do. If you wanted to put an eyeshadow over the top, you can, but kind of the classic Gatsby 1920s look is more about cream products, because they didn't have powders in them days. So yeah, really happy with that. Looks really nice. So yeah, I hope that's helped my sister out, and that you can take some tips from that. Really quick and easy actually. Not too much makeup on, kind of mainly focusing on the eyes and the lips. But yeah, that's kind of a classic, or one of the classic Gatsby makeup looks. Kind of change your lip colour to suit you, and yeah, you'll be well away. So yeah, I'm glad I've done that actually, because I really like that look. Okay, so I will see you next week for another video. Bye guys!